Here we go, back again with another match day preview, yes, and it is only 3 days to Christmas, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 3 days to Christmas, it's 3 days to Christmas, and it's only 4 days to Boxing Day when Sunderland do welcome Blackburn Rovers up to the Stadium of Light. Now, if you want to be in a chance to be included in the table for the score predictions, you must be a subscriber and leave a comment down below for your score, Sunderland versus Blackburn. At this current moment in time, there's a few people on 5 points, and one person added to that was somebody who I missed off with the correct score of Sunderland's last game was Chris Wilkins. Well done, massive Sunderland fan, and I do apologise for not adding you on the big book of C, but you have now 5 points. So there's a few of yous on there, a few gadgets on there who have 5 points for a chance to win a Sunderland shirt at the end of the season. So yes, Blackburn are in great form, in 3rd place in the Championship at this moment in time. And it's the only team, I've never known a team to have no draws. To have no draws at all. I think they've done something ridiculous, like they've won about 10 and they've won 13, they've lost 10. That's correct, they've won 13 and lost 10 and not drawn a single game so far in the Championship. And as you can see, I'm in a bit of a festive mood at this moment in time. I do have one jumper on and I do have two. I'm extra festive today. I'm extra festive. I've just had some nice tea as well. A nice beef burger. No, I've never like beef burger. A nice pasta bake. Where do you get beef burger from? Pasta bake, of course. Anyway, Sunderland do welcome Blackburn Rovers and their fans up to Boxing Day at 12:30. It's an awful time to have a game of football, 12:30, isn't it really? I mean, you want to recover after Christmas, bit of a lie-in, but no, because they want extra money. Sunderland want money off Sky revenue. It's a big one, isn't it? Blackburn, Tony Mowbray's old team, and Sky like, yes, let's get this game on. Let's get Sunderland fans up early, crack of dawn. Imagine Blackburn fans having to get up that time really early to get to the Stadium Live for that game at 12:30. I wish all the Blackburn fans, and I do say, great, a safe journey up to the Stadium of Light, and I wish them all a safe journey home. But again, I hope with no points. But the big Sunderland last time away from home, when we should have had a penalty. We should have been one up ourselves, probably, if we scored the penalty. But no, Clark was taken down in that daft referee, the donkey. He didn't give Sunderland a penalty, you know what I mean? And Blackburn went and scored, and end of the day, 2 good goals from Blackburn, went and won the game of football. And like I said, they've won 13, they've drawn none, and they've lost 10. They do not do draws at all, Blackburn Rovers. Now, Blackburn, the Riversiders, yes, formed back in 1875, 147 years young. Ewood Park is where they play the games of football. John Dahl Thompson, or Thomason, whatever you want to call her, the ex-mag. He is 46 years of age. He's in charge of Blackburn. And at this moment in time, he has been 26 games in charge. He's won 15, he draw 1 daft friendly, and he's lost 10. So he's got a good strike rate, 57.69% strike rate in the Championship. They're in 3rd place. And they've got a funny run of form of late. They got smashed off Nottingham Forest. I mean, they're in the Premier League, in the Daft Carabao Cup just the other day. But previous to that, they've got some really decent form, but they've got some funny old form as well, haven't they? I mean, they did lose to... They lost to Preston, didn't they? Did they lose to Preston? I don't know. I don't even know what... Of course, man. Time out. Right, they lost to Preston. They did lost to Preston. Lost to Preston 4-1 at home. At home. 4-1. That was an awful result for Blackburn. Time before that, though, they beat Ajax in a friendly. They went over to Holland, I don't know. And they played Ajax and they beat them in a friendly 2-0. They beat Hearts 4-0. So they've had that good chance when the World Cup was on, a couple of decent friendlies, scored 6 goals, led in 0. They got beat off Burnley 3-0, but Burnley are on top form and on fire. They are on fire. And, when the last time out, they did, I think I was going to pack in. Right, welcome back to this lovely preview. Oh God, I think I just need to go and get. I think I'm all Christmassy now. I think I need to go and get an early night. I need to go an early night. Anyway, the last game they played before. It was Saturday, wasn't it? It was just the last game just gone. It was the game just gone. They played a 3-4-2-1 formation and they had Norwich City to contend with away at Carrow Road and they did beat them 2-0. Sam Gallagher is 27 years of age. He's a danger man. He's got 133 games under his belt for Blackburn and he scored 27 goals. 27 goals. He's a striker and a winger. Bradley Dack. Yes, there's some rumours going around. We might be getting Bradley Dack, but I don't know. I'm not going to believe any rumours. 144 games for Blackburn with 47 goals. And Brenton Diaz, 127 games with 40 goals. So those three players themselves have had well over 400 games. If my maths any good, 100, 200, 300, 347, 377, 380, 404 games. 404 games those three gadgets have had amongst the three of them for Blackburn. And they've scored 47, 40, that's 87, 87, 97, 107, 114 fucking goals. What an absolute fantastic duo. So that's why Blackburn are doing really well in the Championship. They've got a consistent squad, they've got consistent players, and they've got players who can really perform in the Championship with that experience that Sunderland are sadly lacking at this moment in time. Now, Brenton Diaz was at Manchester United when he was 7 years of age, up until the ages of 14. So, got good quality behind him. He's a good player, and I think it was Sam Gallagher who scored that absolutely fantastic goal against Sunderland just the other week. Head-to-heads. Yes, we'll do head-to-head. Head-to-heads. We've won 62, we've drawn 31, we've lost 51. The last time we beat them back in 2011, we beat them 2-1. Now, before we move on to team news, we'll go on to team news second. You know what, like I said before, Blackburn will be a really tough game. I find it very difficult to find how we were going to beat Blackburn. Our home form is fucking awful. It's an awful home record. We need to do something. I thought after the World Cup we came back and we beat Millwall 3-0. I thought that was it. That's when we're going to turn this, rip the old home form up, rip it up, and we're going to turn the table, turn whatever we're going to turn the corners, as you would say. But no, we lost to West Bromwich Albion next match, who lost last night to Coventry as well, West Brom. Now, there's a few rumours going around. This old salmon pants, yes, Charlie Medvin, is going to try and purchase Charlton Athletic. I don't know if he's going to try and brass buttons, peanuts, whatever it is. He's going to try and purchase or have some sort of say in the purchase of Charlton. Charlton fans, you do not want this muppet at your club. He's an absolute walking disaster, is old salmon pants. Anyway, we'll move on to team news. That was a terrible preview, wasn't it? I'm all 6s and 7s today. Yes, before we get on with the team news, couple of bit pieces of news. Right, Danny Bart, we won't see Danny Bart until after the new year. Obviously, after that calf, I don't know exactly how long he's going to be out. I don't think it's as bad as the first thought it could be, but I don't think we're going to see him. You know, it's a shame, Danny Bart. Danny Bart's been such a really good, rock-solid unit this season so far in the centre of our defence. And it's a shame Danny Bart comes back, Danny Bart gets injured, and Ballard just comes straight back in, doesn't it? It's like we seem to be missing one of the magic duo for most of the season. Now, Huggins is a strange one. Huggins did really well against Birmingham along with Hume. But as pecking order, they're just not that far up in the pecking order at this moment in time for Tony Mowbray. Tony Mowbray likes other players instead. So that's the reason why Huggins was not on the bench against Hull, because he wasn't sort of favoured before other players, the same as Hume. They're going to have to bide the time and wait. But being such a really packed and busy Christmas period, they might make the bench at some point. Huggins might be the bench on Boxing Day, along with maybe it's Hume, but Bailey Wright. Will Bailey Wright make the substitute bench? Will he come in the bench with Huggins? I think them two are slightly above Trey Hume. Now, there's lots of teams, 3 or 4 teams, shall we say, at this moment in time, as I always seem to be saying, after Jay Matete on loan. They're looking to have Jay Matete on loan in League One in the new year. There's lots of teams sniffing about, sussing it out, because they really fancy Jay Matete in League One. I think Jay Matete would do him the world of good, getting solid week in, week out, you know, team performances, that experience, playing game after game after game, which you won't get at Sunderland. So for me, I think Jamie Tetty, yes, should go out on loan. Right, we're going to go to team news now. The team I would choose to play on Saturday won't be the same as you. It's all about opinions. It's about opinions. Now, Patterson's been, you know, one of the players of the season's always there, stalwart, always there. Now, with Blackburn being such a good team, and we seem to always let a goal in. We always let a goal in. For me, we've got to go back to a back five. We've got to go back to 3 central defenders. We need that extra defender in there against the top 3 side. If we go to this game with only 4 defenders, a flat back 4, I think it could be like another Burnley situation. We could get steamrolled. And I'm fearing the worst. I'd rather be a low-scoring game and sneak a 1-0 win than go out there and really go for it and get hammered against Blackburn. Because a team that never draws. Right, so for me, Ballard, 09 and Alessi are the 3 in the central of defence. The 3 centre-backs. Then Gooch is the wing-back along with Sirkin. Rather than Clark, because I think Sirkin is going to be a bit more defensive-minded. But you just have the ability to get forward as well. Then we have Evans and Neil in the middle. And then we've got the 3 more forward-thinking players in there. We've got Ahmad, who scored a lot of goals. Brilliant at this moment in time. You can't drop Ahmad. And we've got Pritchard again. If he gets over that little calf injury, if he doesn't, we may have to try maybe Jack Clark there. But for me, Stewart has to start. Sims is not a patch on Stewart. I do apologise, Sims. You're a decent player. You just... For me, eventually, when we find the right formation, I think both players together, Sims and it wouldn't bother me playing Sims and Stewart together in another game, but against Blackburn, top 3, I think you've got to be more careful and more cautious. So I'm going to go for Stewart, Ahmad, and Pritchard. That is my team selection. Let me know what you think. What's your team selection? I'm going to go for a close game. You know, Blackburn don't do draws. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Sunderland. Ross Stewart getting the second half winner. And a really tough match. They've got really good players, Blackburn. And I do fear the worst against Blackburn on what formation Tony Mowbray plays. I do really fear the worst. I just hope we can get more defensive minded, but also have that ability to score goals with the likes of Ahmad, Pritchard and Stewart up front. So for me, it's a good combination. So long as these 2 here. What's your thought on Evans? Is Evans going forward the man that we need in midfield, or do we need someone else alongside him better than Dan Neil? What's your thoughts on that pairing? Is that pairing strong enough? We seem to get overrun time and time again centre of midfield. Do we go out and buy a bit more of a stronger, experienced championship player who possibly could replace Evans at some point, or do we stick with the youth as well? There you go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to be in it to win it for one of the Sunderland shirts. We'll do a vlog unboxing day. Please enjoy your Merry Christmas and your happy new pair. Enjoy your hairy Christmas and Happy New Pair. That doesn't make any sense. Enjoy your happy Christmas and have a happy New Year. I'm saying before the New Year, so enjoy your Christmas. Go see you on Boxing Day. Take care. God bless. May God go with you. If I get any team news before the day, maybe it's on, I don't know, Christmas Eve, or if I get any team news or any sort of really concrete sort of news on the injury Danny Bart, I will let you know. Right, take care, enjoy, and enjoy the festive period. Take care, God bless you, may God go with you, and we'll see you next time for the vlog. And well, do you know what? What's the best? What is your favourite part of Christmas? What part of Christmas do you absolutely adore? Do you know what it is? I just love Christmas dinner. I'm a right pig. I love Christmas dinner. Yes, folks, I love Christmas dinner. Do you like? Obviously, you enjoy being with your family. We love being. Our family comes first. We love it, but we take that for granted. We know we love the family. But what's the main? What else? Presents, drink. What Christmas Day itself? What's your favourite part of Christmas Day itself? For me, I just love a fucking juicy dinner. Hey, take care. God bless. I shouldn't have sworn there. Take care, and I'll see you later. I do promise it's only vodka right now. No, it's only water. I do promise only water. But you wouldn't touch vodka. Horrible stuff, that.